dugsiga boardingka iyo maalinlaha ah ee Amano Boarding and Day School.
Assalamu alaikum, it's me Teacher Hussein. Welcome back class. Today we're going to see a new topic which is about the effects of heat on temperature, right? The effects of heat on temperature. Usually heat affects the temperature. So if there is less heat, temperature will be low. If there is more heat, temperature is more, right? Okay, effects of heat on temperature. Our surroundings can sometimes be hot and other times be cold. For example, during the winter, particularly at night, if you go outside, it's quite very cold. And during the summer and early the spring, during the day it's very hot. Like this time, this season we're in now, usually it's very difficult for you to walk during the noon. It's very difficult. It's very hot, right? Okay. The degree of hotness or coldness of a place, object is referred to as temperature. For example, if you are measuring my temperature, the degree of hotness and coldness of my body will be my temperature. If it's very hot, it will be very high. If it's very cold, it will be cold. Though the temperature of most of animals is regulated by the body and it's in limited range, right? When matter, for example, a solid or a liquid absorbs heat, it becomes hot. If it absorbs, takes in heat, it becomes very hot. It becomes very hot. When a matter loses heat, when it absorbs heat, it becomes very hot. If it loses heat, it becomes colder. When we say that a liquid or a solid is cold or hot, we are talking about temperature. We're talking about temperature, right? Heat increases the temperature of substance. When we put a substance like water on fire, it absorbs heat. When it absorbs heat, it becomes very hot. It becomes very hot. When it takes in heat, it becomes very hot. For example, if you put water on fire and it boils, it becomes very hot, and temperature is high if you measure it. Okay, now let's see how we can measure the temperature of a body, object, place, water, everything, right? The instrument that's used to measure the temperature of an object is called what? It's called thermometer. Thermometer is the device that we use to measure the temperature, right? All thermometers have a scale on them. They have certain graduations on them, levels on them, centimeters, millimeters, some graduations on them. Right. This is called a temperature scale. The scale they have on top of them is called temperature scale. To find out the temperature of a certain object, we read the scale, the temperature. For example, if you want to measure my temperature, you take the thermometer, you put it in my mouth or in my armpit, and then you leave it for a while. Then afterwards, you look at it and you read what the scale is, right? And then from there you get how much the temperature is. These are thermometers, right? These are thermometers, right? This is a thermometer. This is also another thermometer. So different types of thermometers. Some of them are used to measure the temperature, but by just, this is called infrared temperature. You just take the probe and put in the front of the person you want to measure his temperature, then it will tell you. Sometimes these ones are put. Yeah. This is the way you put it. This is a thermometer. Again, it's a small thermometer, right? So we used to measure the body temperature by putting it under the armpit and leaving it for a while. It will produce some sound telling you that now it reached the temperature, right? This is also another temperature measurement that we put it in the ear, right? In the front, right? You just take the temperature from the forehead, right? It will tell you, right? If you closely observe a thermometer, you will find out that it contains a liquid, right? There are different liquids it uses. For example, mercury. The liquid that is in the thermometer is either mercury or alcohol, and there are others, right? There are other liquids, right? And that's the liquid that rises up when you put it under the armpit or the muscle of the back passage. An increase in the temperature makes the liquid in the tube expand. It expands and goes up. The temperature rise is then read against the scale. The temperature rise is read against the scale. You see which scale it reached, and then you note it down. A decrease in temperature of the solid or liquid being measured makes the mercury or alcohol contract and drop down the tube. Yeah. If the temperature is low, the liquids that's in the thermometer will contract and move down the thermometer, right? And then it will be very low. The temperature drop is read against the scale. If it rises, the temperature rises is read against the scale. If it is reduces,